Okay, so I want to show you folks. I want to show you folks what exactly how it is that our First Amendment is fucked, and how we are stripped of our ability to. I have a comment. Okay, here's my comment. Punch him in the face and watch as your organs spray out the exit wound in your back for the split second before you wake to St. Peter laughing, calling you a fucking idiot. Only thing you're gonna learn from this fucking bitch is how to claim a body bag of your very own and guarantee your funeral is a closed casket. Okay, a little extreme, correct? Fine. Let me explain to you. This was in response to a video of some chick who couldn't fight her way out of a plastic bag, who would lose a fight with a fucking poodle, okay, posting a video trying to teach people how to disarm a guy who's got a fucking AR-15 pointed at you, okay? It was ridiculous. But I'm not inciting any fucking violence. But it's like I've said many times, I am now targeted. They will look for any excuse to deplatform me for ideological reasons. They don't want me posting. They're not worried about violence. They don't give a fuck about violence. They don't give a shit about any of these posts. They could give a fuck. They flood my feed with this shit, hoping I'll say something to give them an excuse. What they're worried about is the shit like what I posted yesterday about how completely inept Kamala Harris is and how she just fucking opens her mouth to say that the people in Venezuela should accept the will of the people, okay? And about what a complete mindfuck it is to swap Joe Biden for fucking Kamala Harris. In other words, they don't like my politics and they're looking for an excuse to deplatform me, okay? And everybody says, well, you're a conspiracy theorist. Check this out. I appealed. They gave me a reference number. Now they want me to appeal to the oversight board, which is bullshit. First of all, I'm going to walk you through this to show you just how complete, just what a complete fucking farce this is, and why Meta should be brought before Congress, okay, to answer for why it is that you think that you can edit content on your social media site according to your desires and your claims with this bullshit appeals process, and then claim that you're not a publication because you don't have editorial control of the content. Bullshit, you don't. Bullshit. You publish what you want and you suppress what you don't want. Let's go through it. Appeal to the oversight board. Appeal to the oversight board. Check this out. Write your appeal. Decision to Instagram and Facebook, because this is Meta, right? The oversight board. This is bullshit is what this is. This is just a farce. So let's go through the process. Start. Log in with Facebook. I'm already on Facebook, okay? I disagree with Facebook's decision. Look at this. I think Facebook's decision relates to important issues or events. I think Facebook is damaging to a group or community. I think Facebook's policies are unfair. Something else. I disagree with Facebook's opinion. This decision. Continue. This information submitted, the information you submit on this one will be used to consider your appeal. Bullshit. They're not going to, this is just a mechanism. This is a fucking circle jerk. It's a jerk off. No one's going to consider any of this. I'll explain it to you. I'll show you. I confirm that first of all, you have to agree to their rules. Okay, it's not, they tell you that this is an unbiased bullshit. You have to agree completely to their rules. I agree to let Meta process data with special protections that I choose to provide about myself, okay? I don't need to provide any data. Enter your reference number. That's the reference number they gave me when I first appealed, all right? I have 14 days left. I don't want to take 14 days. I want to do it right now. Continue. Okay. Give your appeal a title. I dispute that my comment incited violence. Wonderful. So there's the title, right? Saved. Enter your statement. Here we go. My statement was merely a very direct rebuttal of someone in a video purporting to instruct others on how to disarm a person pointing a semi-automatic rifle at them. I pointed out in no uncertain terms that the techniques suggested were absolutely ludicrous, futile, and were likely only to get a person shot at close range with a high caliber rifle round. Let's fix the spelling here. Bear with me because you're going to enjoy this. You're going to see how very cool this is. All right? Okay. I have some experience in this area, and the person making the video obviously does not. I was merely trying to advise those who may see this and believe it is authoritative that they should not, because this would likely get them killed. My comment was misunderstood and misconstrued either intentionally or due to ignorance or bias. I have found that I am often targeted by such misunderstandings that wrongly restrict my access to the platform, and I wholeheartedly believe this bias is related to ideological differences and is either intentional on the part of the individuals involved or baked into the algorithms that affect these restrictions. Okay, that's it. I'm going to copy this to my clipboard. That's my statement. It says saved, right? I have 988 characters left. But what more is there to say? My statement was merely a direct rebuttal of someone in a video purporting to instruct others how to disarm a person pointing a semi-automatic rifle at them. I pointed out in no uncertain terms that the techniques suggested were absolutely ludicrous, futile, and were likely only to get that person shot at close range with a high-caliber rifle round. I have some experience in this area, and the person making the video obviously does not. I was merely trying to advise those who see this and believe it's authoritative that they should not, because this would likely get them killed. My comment was misunderstood and misconstrued, either intentionally or due to ignorance and bias. Let me just add this. I was in no way inciting any kind of violence. I have found that I am often targeted by such misunderstanding that wrongly restricts my access to the platform, and I wholeheartedly believe this bias is related to ideological differences that is either intentional on the part of the individuals involved or baked into the algorithms that affect these restrictions. Okay, are we good? I'm going to copy it one more time. You guys are all watching me. I am filling out the appeals process, right? Continue. This could be written in text or an image. What languages are used in the content? Okay, I'm going to select English, okay? Now, they put you at the bottom of this shit. They're trying to do everything possible in this interface to make you not complete this appeal. They don't want to deal with this bullshit because it's useless. It's just fucking bullshit. They just want to make you go away, okay? Because why did I end up here if there's questions above that they haven't asked, okay? What topics best describe your appeal? Okay. Misinformation, violence, discrimination. Okay? Which countries do your appeal relate to? Select up to 3. And I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to select United States. Okay? Which languages are used? English. Okay, now you see the continue is available here, right? So now we've just added to this appeal. Continue. What can be shared with the public? Share whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, what special information? Share whatever the fuck you want. I don't have anything to hide. Continue. Preview your submission. Okay. Well, look at that. I dispute my comment and cited violence. Now they have a... If you do this on your phone, you know what happens? I actually came to my computer to make this video so that you could see. If you do this on your smart device, every time you fill this out, your statement disappears. Your title stays, your statement disappears, everything else stays, okay? So that your so-called dispute gets submitted without any statement, all right? So we're going to submit this. Appeal submitted. You can view updates on your appeal in case status, okay? Now, I guarantee you, I'm not going to hear back from these motherfuckers because this is all a sham. This is a sham, okay? What the fuck business does Facebook have removing my comment on a video where some bitch is trying to teach people, yo, when someone sticks an AR in your face, run up, grab it, punch them, okay, and then take the rifle away from them, okay? You know, anybody who's ever served in the military knows that your rifle, you have a sling on your rifle, okay? Secondly, what do you think is going to happen when you punch somebody with a 5.56 rifle pointed at your chest? One guess what's going to happen the minute you punch that person, okay? They're going to pull the trigger, right? And you know what that round is going to do to you? It's going to make a tiny little hole in your chest, and then it's going to liquefy your organs and blast them all out your back, all right? This woman had no idea what she was doing, so I put a very direct statement saying, people, don't listen to these ignorant fucks. You're going to get yourself killed, okay? But according to Facebook, it's their social responsibility to restrict that comment. This is what they feel that they need to restrict. Not people threatening the president's life, okay? Not people saying that it's too bad that the guy who shot at former President Trump missed, okay? Not people, not politicians sitting in our Congress inciting violence. No, that's not their responsibility. They have no, that their community standards have nothing to say about that, okay? But they can deplatform me again for another 30 days, okay? Which by the end of the year, I'll be deplatformed for half the year. Do you want to know why? Because I make well thought out statements that call them to task on their bullshit, okay? I call them to task on their hypocrisy, on why it is that they permit sitting politicians to incite violence, why they don't suspend the accounts of celebrities who encourage people to take another shot at Donald Trump, okay? Why it is that they remove content when people get offended by the debacle of the Olympic opening ceremonies, okay? But then think it's fine to tell you that your kids have to sit through a drag show in public school, okay? And they don't like that, because if you say that, they don't like you. If you say it in a way that makes sense, if you're eloquent and you're literate and you say it in a way that makes it hard for their zombies to read what you're saying and dismiss it offhand, okay, then they really don't like you, and they put you on the list and they say, hey, wait a minute. No, this is not good. We have to deplatform this person. And that's exactly what they do, and it's bullshit. And the government should look into it and call Zuckerberg back to Congress and say, if you can't fix your motherfucking platform, okay, if your fucking platform wants the protections of being just a social media outlet, if you want to be an editor and you want to restrict content and edit content and decide what you publish and what you don't publish, then you are a publisher. You are not some fucking open media content, and you can't claim not to be responsible for what's on your site. Period. We are closing our eyes to the fact that social media and other vital outlets for free speech are being crushed, okay? And then we're worrying about, well, no, because, you know, I mean, Donald Trump had his account completely restricted, all right? Meanwhile, the people who say that he should be taken out, that Joe Biden should take him out, are still platformed. The people cheering assassination attempts are still platformed, okay? If you don't think there's something wrong with that because it's Donald Trump being shot at, wait until it's Nancy Pelosi. Wait until it's Kamala Harris, okay? Wait until it's you or your family at a political rally or some fucking demonstration for something you think is important to you. Wait until bullets are flying by or one of your family members is lying shot on the pavement because you decided to go support to a pro-abortion rally. And then tell me if you think it's that fucking funny, if you think it's okay because as far as you're concerned, anything that conforms to what you believe, it's perfectly fine to violently react against it, but when the violence turns your way, you don't like it, okay? Your hypocrisy is going to get you what you wish for, okay? Because we are on the brink. We are on the brink. Fortunately, the people like myself who aren't going to stand for this shit, but at the same time are responsible and believe in our Constitution and believe in the rule of law and believe in justice, okay? We have something called restraint. But when you push past that restraint, be very fucking careful, okay? Be very fucking careful. Because when we shoot, we don't fucking miss.